We are getting ready for Easter, and we have got a great craft to show you today. Parents Magazine Lifestyle Director Amanda Kingloff is here to show us how to make a pop-up card. Welcome back.
Thank you.
Great to have you with us.
Thank you.
And we're talking about a tea party.
A tea party, an Easter bunny tea party.
That's so nice.
On the invitation it says BYOB, bring your own bunny.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Okay, and you've brought bunnies
and
a little tea party. Show me what you have over here.
So, it says to bring your own bunny. If the kids don't have a bunny, these are all available on Amazon.com. And these cute little knitted pastries are from a company called Yellow Label Kids.
I love this.
Love them.
It's adorable. Little cookies.
Yeah.
And that is so cute.
They're
Amanda.
available on YellowLabelKids.com.
Okay, and you need to have flowers at your party.
So if you don't want to spend the money to buy real flowers that may not last very long, you can make your own. And this way, you can use them next year, or you could send the kids home with a party favor.
These are great,
So
and they're not hard to make?
They're not hard to make. They're made out of felt. We have the template for the petals online at parentsmag.com.
All right.
And it's just on a wire, and the wire's popped up through, and you twist the felt around the end of the wire.
Okay, and you need to wear something to make yourself feel festive.
Of
so you've got these great headbands, which could be for boys or girls.
Boys or girls. And basically, again, it's just felt. Cut to bunny ears. Again, the templates are on our website. And what we did was we put a chenille stem in between. We glued it in between so that they have a little bendability. So if you're a floppy-eared bunny, you could flop them if your ears are straight up.
Or a little ponytail
Or a little ponytail holder, again, made with felt. We were really loving the felt this Easter.
Yeah, it's great, and it's easy to use.
It is.
Okay, so you need to have a place setting.
A place
that's
setting.
Special, too.
We have some great recipes in the magazine along with this story. And this is just a really easy place card. It's a dyed egg and a little name stamped across the egg. Super easy. If you ball up a little ball of raffia for a little nest, it works perfectly.
And they'll all know where they're supposed to sit.
And they know where they're supposed to sit.
And you can put this on the straw.
And then the straw, again, another little felt bunny. His ears also bend. They have some wire in them. And it just kind of like gets the kids like giggly and sippy when they're drinking their drink.
That's so cute, very festive. And of course the girls might want to wear a necklace
Yes.
that they can make themselves. And
Yes.
you've got some here. These are really adorable.
So cute. And so what I recommend doing is setting up almost like a little craft buffet.
Okay.
And I love to use these cupcake tins.
Right.
Because it's just a great way to contain everything, or plastic cups, whatnot. Just cut some extra felt shapes after you make your flowers, and then some circles, some squares. These are just felt strips rolled and glued. String beads. These are felted beads from magiccabin.com.
And then you just string them on your necklace.
Yeah, it's just a nice quiet activity for them to kind of like calm down at the end of the tea party.
Okay, but now you have to be invited to the tea party, and it needs to be a special invitation.
Yes.
You're going to show me how to make a pop-up card, which is so cute. I thought this would be hard.
It's really not hard.
Okay, let's
it's
do
amazing.
it.
You can make your own pop-up books, cards, all in this technique. So basically what you start with is you want to start with kind of a heavy stock, card stock. And I made mine 10.5 inches tall by 7. You could use a ready-made 5x7 card. I made mine custom.
Because you're so clever.
Because I'm so some would say. So you put the text on the top and the bottom, the time, the date, all that normal stuff, the bring your own bunny.
Yep.
And you cut another card out of white paper the same exact size. And I'll show you what that is. So you have one.
I do, with the lines on it.
With the lines on it. So this is what's going to make your shapes pop forward.
Okay.
So you take a ruler.
If we turn this sideways here.
Yeah. So you want all of your shapes to be at different levels.
Okay.
So if you make a 1-inch mark, it's going to make a 2-inch pop out.
That makes sense.
Yes, because you're cutting double. So you just cut on your lines.
All right.
And really, you can just sort of do an assembly line. And you're probably not going to have 20 kids at this party because it's sort of a family, close friends affair. So you're really only going to be making, no more than 5, I would guess, unless you're really ambitious.
A great craft for the kids to do to get ready for the party. And
then you fold it out, and then you basically just pop these slats forward.
Okay.
See how I did that?
I do.
And just
not hard.
Go with do all 4 of them.
Okay.
You kind of want to go back in their original spot sometimes. Oh, you got yours done.
There you go. We'll move this out of the way.
And then you take fun shapes. We used a bunny, an egg, and a tea kettle to symbolize the Easter, the bunny, and the tea party. And you just take them, put a little dab of glue.
We'll work on yours. How about that?
Here, I'll put a dab of glue on this.
Okay.
And then you just glue it to the front of one of the slats.
This is so simple. I'm so surprised.
So simple.
Your guests will be very impressed, Amanda.
Really impressed.
Okay.
I think it's so easy and fun. So you want to put the tea kettle right in front.
Okay.
Move that string.
The string off, and then you put that one right in front.
Uh-huh.
All right. Okay. This is so cute.
So cute. And then let's just take a couple of eggs.
While you finish up, we're going to wrap up.
Okay.
Thank you so much for coming in and showing us how to make this adorable party that any
My
kid
pleasure.
would absolutely love. Thank you, Amanda. And for more craft ideas, you can pick up a copy of Parents Magazine. Thank you so much for watching Parents TV. We'll see you again soon.